Hey everyone, welcome to my new podcast show on the same page, Lore Dump with Friends. So, some of you may be aware that I used to have a podcast with my previous partner where we would bring on people and just interview people that were cool in the space, both in tabletop space and acting space. I missed talking to my friends and interviewing people and learning cool stuff, so I decided to make my own podcast now going forward. On the same page will be a typical interview podcast for the first half of the show. I'll bring on guests and talk about how they got involved in the tabletop space, like some of their favorite games, other nerdy stuff, and just kind of have a casual conversation and talk about them and learn more about just who they are. Second half of the podcast, though, is where the lore dump comes into play. In this space, there's many people who are not neurotypical, I've learned, and most of my friends are also neurodivergent, like your girl here. So, with that, I decided to introduce this concept for my podcast, which is where my guest will be able to, for the second half of the podcast, pick any topic that they want to talk about and lore dump on it to me for 20 to 30 minutes, maybe more, and just pretty much go off and talk about something that they are passionate about so that both myself and all you listeners can learn so many cool special interests that all of my friends and guests have. So, very excited for this podcast, and I hope you guys will tune in and listen and appreciate it as well. But with that, we will be seeing you guys soon.